fucking made over $100 today and yesterday, waiting tables. So that's pretty cool. But it just took everybody calling in and not showing up, and me having to take all the tables.
Were you cooking too? Were you doing both?
No, thank God.
Man.
Yep. That would be terrible.
That's how it goes in restaurants all the time, though.
Yep.
All the time. Like, oh shit, we're supposed to have 3 cooks, but we're fucking short staffing, so we only have 2 tonight. Mm-hmm. We got a fucking owner hosting, so the place is gonna be packed because she don't know what the fuck she's doing. So we need, you, the second cook, to slide over and do them dishes because our dishwasher called out. But we also need you to work the line the whole time you're doing dishes.
Yep. He calls out at 6 when he was supposed to be there at 6. It's like, excuse me. Fucking dishwashers. This lady that fucking run the GM of this Ihop is so hateful. It's fucking crazy. It's like I had these regulars, 2 veterans. One of them's got a hat that says Purple Heart, so I'm like, damn. And then the other one, Vietnam? I don't remember. No, he was in Afghanistan, I think. Anyway, and they always get their military discount and their tax exempt shit, right?
Yep.
So I go get her for the military discount. She's like, take my card and do it. And I come back to her and I'm like, oh yeah, they need tax exempt. You got to do that. And she's like, God damn it, these people just want their little $2 ass discount. I'm like, damn bitch. What the fuck? Slow the fuck down.
Have to walk all the way across the back of this IHOP? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
For real. Bitch, you ain't doing shit. That nigga fucking murdered 45 Vietnamese people.
He's going to hell now for you.
For you. Speaking of going to hell for you, Homelander, man. Hey, what a fucking demon. Yeah, we finished that shit in a gulp. One big gulp.
Yeah, it's gulpable. That's a good show.
It's so good.
Ain't he fucking just terrifying though? Like psychologically, you're like, oh.
Psychologically, he's terrifying.
This dude is like America. You see the infinitely powerful child throwing a tantrum behind his eye, like.
Yep.
He's just so close to fucking smash. Fuck all.
And it's so fucking
smash.
It's so nasty how they do the actual power of his laser eyes.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, nope, you're in half now. It's like, oh fuck. He's just glancing around, man, it's so crazy. That airplane, he's just like, get the fuck back or I will laser the shit out of you.
Laser the fuck out of all of you.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. He will too. Oh shit. Oh my God, that big reveal where he's like, I made the terrorists. I was like, this nigga would make the terrorists.
Classic America.
Yeah. Wow, Homelander's scary as fuck. He's like, you think I care about this bitch? Oh my God. When he fucking melted her fucking face off, that shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. That was kind of a fine old bitch, man. You could have kept her around for a little while.
Get that milk.
Oh, shit. So fucking wrong. I didn't know he could, well, I guess it's obvious that he'd be able to control the temperature of his laser eyes to that degree, but man, he was like, I'm gonna microwave this bitch real quick.
Are you caught up with season 2 too? Also?
No, we're on I think we started episode 1 of season 2.
Good.
Shit, we was gonna start it yesterday when we finished the season, but we were like, is season 2 even out yet? And then we just started talking about something else, but man, this shit is good as fuck. It's kind of giving me hope for the Sandman series. It's like, they're doing the comic right.
The Sandman series is supposed to be like so way different though. I don't know.
That's right.
I'm I'm not making no assumptions. We'll see.
You ended up liking Lucifer though, so there's hope,
The show?
right?
Are you out of your
Yeah,
fucking
right.
mind?
No, you didn't like that.
That's one of the worst goddamn things that's ever happened in the
That's what I was
history
thinking.
of.
Somebody
Hell
was
no.
telling me
That's
to
just an
watch this.
abomination. You would take the words out of my mouth.
I'm so sorry. I am absolutely
That's
so
one of my
sorry.
most like hated things of all time. You talk about.
Where did I get that?
Oh no.
Who? I, what happened? What caused that? Because like I remember every time I scroll past it now on Netflix, I'm like, man, Mike says it's good. I'm supposed to watch it, but I just can't do it.
I'm
He's a
glad.
little detective boy.
I'm glad
It's
there was
so
some
weird.
voice in the back of your head knew that wasn't right.
Something so it's telling you stay away, Black Tut.
That would ruin my whole reputation.
Yeah, that would be bad. Like, oh.
Lucifer, sexy cop friend.
Yeah, man, what the fuck? And the way they did Mazikeen,
Yeah.
what the hell is that? What is that? Like,
I
can
don't
you
even
melt half this bitch's face, please?
like. I mean, she did get her face fixed in the comic for a while, but she
Right, yeah.
fucking hated it.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, this ain't gonna
She
work
hated it a
out.
lot. It like ruined her whole identity.
Yep.
I ain't one of these pretty hoes. I'm fucking
Bitch, you know who my
barbarian
mama
out
is?
here. Right to death. Look at this shit.
Look at this shit. Gotta remind these motherfuckers.
I don't know. I hope like Mike Carey gets lots of royalties, but I don't know why they related that to the comic in any way because it's in every way
And then they
different.
made a little series, little graphic novel series to get people into it.
Yeah, they
And I
did.
read that.
I read that shit. I was mad.
Bro, they better. I don't know. What if Sandman not fixes that show Lucifer, but fixes Lucifer, as in like connects a different Lucifer,
Yeah,
to it. It's the
just
right Lucifer.
de-canons that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Put a flaming sword on that
Just
nigga and
throw in
call
a
it
whole
good.
alternate universe. Boom.
Yes, God, please. Because like, oh my God, why won't they just do the fucking story, and just maybe change some things, but like, do the story at least. Cause like,
You couldn't
that's some
do
good shit.
that story like live action
Yeah, you
though.
go to jail. You get arrested.
I mean, so just so much of it is like non-human and like
Yeah,
non-Earth, like wild
that's right.
environments. It'd have to be
That'd be
animated.
that'd be a lot of money. Ooh, that would cost a lot of money to upset a lot of people with some good shit.
Heathens.
Preacher was good though, Mike. I'm not even joking around.
Oh no, man. I watched
So good.
like the first season. It was trash. It got
Do
better.
do 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 season 2, yeah.
All right.
They take the balls out of, like, they unzip their pants, but then they just like pull the balls out.
Word.
I like that they got to a point where they're like, I don't know, there is stuff that got kind of weird, but I don't know. I liked it. We watched the whole shit.
Word. The first season, I felt like they were real caught up in like how cool these characters are,
Yeah,
and weren't really like writing good characters or telling good story. It was just like cool shot after cool shot. Like this ain't
there is
action
a lot of that.
figures. This is like
That continues all the way through, basically. But there's like this really, I don't want to spoil it. But it's kind of, I mean, I don't know. They did things that happened in the graphic novels, but they did it in a fresh little way, because
word.
I guess you can't just directly translate it.
Can't actually fuck a fish.
Oh wait, yeah, you should totally watch it. You should. Can't actually have that big meat
Yeah,
statue.
yeah.
I was kind of looking forward to that though.
Yeah, it's important. It's the same thing with the boys. The spectacle is part of
Yeah,
the painting of
it's
it.
important. It's very important. I liked that they didn't reveal Butcher right away. that they made you see him and go, that's him right there.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
They get you good,
Really
like
nice.
especially because I don't think like a lot of people have read The Boys. It's not one of the more popular series or anything, but so it starts off like that first like 2 minutes is kind of cheesy and generic as fuck. They're like walking through the store, they're holding hands outside, and then it just fucking
Yeah.
boom, The Boys.
Boom. A train. Man, that shit was. That had Taya and me hooked right away.
Yeah,
Like right when the A
exactly.
train fucking running through her. I was like, yeah, we're gonna watch this whole shit. Turn the baby away though. There's a lot of scenes where I'm just like, I hope you weren't watching that Invisible Man just get obliterated from the inside. That shit was good as fuck. It is good. Kind of weird. How do you get canceled by Amazon, right? I mean, I bet this show runs its course.
Yeah, I mean they're already
Like
making
just
a spinoff. It's like it's the most popular show Amazon ever did by far. So
nice.
it's probably going to get its full run.
They're making a spinoff following like
I think
another set of heroes.
one of the side teams, yeah. So the comic book,
Kind of
and they talk
interesting.
about it in the show sometimes too, like the little youth hero
Yeah,
groups and stuff.
capes for
Yeah,
Christ.
Capes for Christ. But there's a bunch of different like, I mean, kind of like the in
That's
comics,
really fun.
there's like Teen Titans and all this different kind of
Yeah,
shit.
that's super fun. Because in the first episode, I think of season 2, when the Deep is like real deep in his sadness, and that guy like comes to help him
That
out.
character's so funny.
Yeah, I think we stopped like right whenever he was getting to it, but he said something like, "This first happened to me during a shootout at a place or something, and I was popping arrows off." Yeah, he's like, and a quiver can only hold so many arrows. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, that cuts. That cuts deep. Like, that's
why
real
am I even
shit.
using a bow? That's dumb as fuck. And she's like, hey.
Yeah. You should get a gun, my guy. He was like, I was popping off. He was like, I have perfect aim. But my arrows. I don't have any arrows. Yeah, that shit's really good. I know the audio drama is gonna be litty, though. There's no way they fuck that up because Neil Gaiman is he's like piloting the ship, I think. At least I think.
I don't know how I feel about radio dramas in general. It's just like before my time or something.
I really liked the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
And when I mentioned that, your sister and your brother jumped on me.
I was about to say,
your sister's like,
super
listen to the Hobbit.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you. I listened to Gunslinger. That's book 1 of The Dark Tower. And it was actually narrated by Stephen King. And I think he narrated the second one too. And his ghetto black woman voice is impeccable. It is fucking good. I have clips of him doing that voice on my phone.
I did some character study.
Yeah, that shit would get him so canceled. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. Zero cost.
Fuck it, it's my book.
Yeah.
I fuck with Gunslinger though. That's a good book.
So good. I really loved the Gunslinger. I wanted that movie to be good.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, it's not good. Like the one big gunslingy thing he did was he like sniffed. He was like, that nigga running. It's like, yes, we know he's running. And then he shoots through the whole building and hits him. Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit? Are you fucking kidding me?
It was crazy. He didn't have any like supernatural elf powers like that or nothing. He was
Nothing.
just good at the gun. That's
Yeah,
it.
and he didn't fuck no
The like most
skank.
gangster shit he was doing, like he was like fucking hip firing and reloading from his
Yeah,
bandolier,
fucking just
reload the revolvers while he's firing.
reload trick. Yeah, just fucking being able to, and the skanks. Where's the skanks? There was no skanks. How you gonna make that into a kid's book? And at the end of the book, they get all fucking extra, fucking just out of this world. He's like, what is God?
Yeah.
I was reading that in jail, and I was like, niggas probably hate this book. At this point, they're like, oh, what is this shit? I hate that.
They do that with so many fucking books to movies, though. Just like Lucifer, I like they take a fan base and like hook them with the name. Like, hey, you know that thing you like? Come
Yeah,
check this out. But then they market it to everybody and make it for everybody that like doesn't know anything about it and just make a generic shit.
I know. That's not why I was in this. If they do that to Sandman, I'll probably actually cancel Netflix. Not. I mean, but I'll think about it.
I just don't like just call it some original shit that's
Yeah,
mediocre.
by
So
whatever.
stop.
Yeah, an interpretation of.
This shit ain't got
At least put
nothing
a
to do with
disclaimer.
that
Yeah,
book by the
that
same
was
name.
not
We just
had
like
nothing to do
the
with
name.
Gunslinger.
That's it.
And that was years ago, right?
Yeah.
And with the cult following that the Gunslinger has as a book, the Dark Tower of the series, there should be a second movie and a third by now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where the fuck is that shit? Yeah, because it was fucking trash.
Short-sighted,
That's so sad. We could put when they said Idris Elba was going to do it, I was like, why?
man.
He's not nearly as eternal looking as the Gunslinger is supposed to look. He's supposed to look like a fucking statue of a fucking like a I don't know. That's bullshit. Anything like
And everybody's so concerned with making all these fucking like connected universes, like the monster universe and all this shit, Van
that.
Helsing and werewolf movies and all this shit that don't
Yeah.
even work out. Dracula. Everybody trying to do that shit. Now, why didn't they just do it with the fucking Stephen King shit? It's
Right.
all connected through the fucking Dark Tower
There's so
series
much.
anyway.
Yeah.
You're already making an It movie. Make a couple
Exactly.
more. Make like 4 or 5 fucking hub movies while you're making the Dark Tower series.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. It's all done already.
It's all right there. He did it all.
Just actually read it. Don't like pull names of popular books and make whatever the fuck you want out of it.
There's so much bullshit involved in the process too. I bet he's just like, fuck it, sign it. I don't care anymore because these motherfuckers think they know what the fuck they're doing. Is Tarantino's like super independent or something?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't like his stuff doesn't really get fucked with, right? He's like, show her feet, and they do it. So thank you. That's all I wanted. Is write it down.
Now leave.
That's she's trying to say her lines, and they pull the cue card up. Margot, show your feet.
Man. Yeah, that's why that's why I'm pretty excited about The Boys. It's definitely not like 1-to-1 with the comic or anything, but
Right.
they've obviously read it.
Yeah.
That matters.
The gore is what gets me. Is like, finally, you know, like even that first scene when Homelander showed up to help. Was it like one? It was one of the first scenes when Homelander and somebody showed up, and Homelander just grabs the criminal and like chucks him, and he just explodes into the car. Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, they're going for it. This is it right here. I guess it kind of feels like a western in a way. I don't know why I said that. I don't know, kind of like Desperados. Can't get a fucking leg up. It's pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool.
Pretty cool. So, what happened at the French place, buddy?
Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, yeah, last Thursday. Was it last Thursday? Was today? Oh no. Okay, yeah, it was the Thursday before last week. Um, they asked me to come in. Chef Paskey texted me and asked me to come in at 1, but I was at IHOP, and I don't get off at IHOP until 1. He knew that, so I texted him back. I was like, I don't usually get off at IHOP until 1, but I'll try. And he said, don't worry, come in at your normal time. So, thought it seemed weird, but whatever. I showed up there at 3. Everybody was hard at work already. um, I just came in, I put on my apron, slipped my shoes on, walked to the back, said, what's up, everybody. And then Chef Paskey and Olivier came to get me, and we went and sat down in the front with the other Olivier's partner, Susan. And Paskey started out by saying, it's never easy. And I was just like, all right. Yeah. Hit me with I care about you. Yeah, stuff like that. General, usual stuff. Basically telling me I'm not taking it seriously, stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. And then Olivier kind of like hopped in and was like telling me I'm not getting it fast enough and some other shit. And I just kind of started chuckling because it's kind of funny to me because I run that line every day. And maybe I goof on a couple of prep items here and there, but I'm not a culinary student, right? So
Yeah.
I'm a dishwasher. I mean, and that's one of the things Chef led out with was you were hired for one job and you ended up taking on another. I don't think he knew where he was going with that because, I was like, yeah, so this is a raise
So
meeting,
you're
right?
welcome.
Yeah, I'm about to they're about to start paying a nigga for real. So I'm like,
Man.
okay, sounds kind of good. Yeah, and then Susan said some shit about it not working out, and that's when I knew it's time to get up and take my apron off. So I got up, I started untying my apron, and they're all basically like, sorry, it's not working out. I know you got responsibilities, this, that. And I was like, that's life. And I walked away, took off my apron, went through the back, told everybody I'll see y'all. My homie Andrew basically walked out the back door with me, and then he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, man, they fired me. And the day before, it's crazy because I was kind of mad at Chef because he was coming at me all crazy disrespectful as soon as I got there. And I told him straight up, I was like, this is a great way to start the day with this negativity. And that kind of shut it down for the rest of the day. So I've been thinking about it since. And I was just kind of ranting in the walk-in that day when because Andrew comes in and I just let it all out because he's brown and we're allies. So I was just telling him, I was like, this nigga's pissing me off. Whoa! He's just like, yeah. He's like talking to me about it. I think you should tell him you have ADHD. And I'm like, they can tell. They know. But, and he's like, well, if they fire you, he's like, if they get rid of you, then I don't think I'm going to stay around very long afterwards because I don't like that. And I was like, I don't know, Andrew. I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, the next day they fired me. So they fired me. I left. I went to go to the city. And I came back through town. Came home for a little while, and then I went back to the restaurant to get my shoes and my jacket out of the locker. And another brown ally saw me coming up, and we talked for a bit. And he's like, "Yo, man, it's been crazy since you left. 2 detectives came here. We don't know where Chef Paskey is. all this stuff. And I was like, yo, keep me updated. That's crazy. I hope they weren't after me, a nigga on the up and up. But, you know, so I left there. I told Michael to keep me updated, another black ally. uh, and then he texted me later on that night after they got out, because Shane told me, name drops. Shane told me that they were going to have like a mandatory meeting at the end of the night about whatever the detectives talked to Susan about. Yeah, he told me Chef Paskey killed himself right after I left. R.I.P. He really was a nice dude, you know. It's kind of, I mean, yeah, we butt heads, but he's just trying to do his job. And it's really fucked up because, like, this job fucking kills people. Like, doing that shit every day, not being around your 2 daughters, you know, and you're every day, you're giving your all to these people who don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, and it don't get better as you go up in a restaurant. Either
No
you
better.
own that place or it's using the fuck out of you. If
Mm-hmm.
you're the
He was number
chef or
2,
you're the
you know.
manager, like they got you on fucking salary and they got you doing like 85 plus fucking a week.
Yep.
You're doing everything.
They own you.
Everything from the floor to the top, fucking working your whole life to death. And that salary ain't that good. It just ain't.
No.
Like, it's better than you making working, but like you ain't getting no value per hour for effort.
Nothing.
Like that.
I mean,
you gotta die for that.
It tops out. The average is like 50,000 to run a kitchen as an executive chef in Oklahoma, and that's it's way more than I got, but it's nothing.
Yeah, not for what you got to do for it. It's not.
Nope.
It's not
I'm gonna
close.
throw a high doubt out there that he was not up there.
I gotta make 50,000 just to like work every day in the kitchen, like any job. Give me 50,000 to come in the door and start doing dishes.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, then we'll have reasonable conversations.
Yeah. Then maybe I won't sing so much.
Maybe you won't think it's like your place to treat me like disposable trash.
I missed a piece in there.
'Cause I ain't.
They were telling me I wasn't making the place my priority, and then I was like, well, I just couldn't be here at 1 because I was at my morning job. And then Susan was like, well, that right there is enough for me to say this isn't working because you have another job. And I'm just thinking, why the fuck do I have 2 jobs? Let's think about it. I just made a fucking child. I live in a shitty apartment I don't want to be in. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to fix all this shit so my kid don't have to fucking suffer the way I did. You want me to come in, have him come in here and start busting tables? Like, come on. I don't know. It's crazy. That's the big thing that I got axed for, I guess. Maybe Paskey spilled the beans about me having the second job.
That's fucking stupid. I've definitely worked at places like that too. Restaurants, shit too, that are like have no moonlighting policy. But you know it's your fault. You fucking unstable ass hours, no pay ass, fucking using ass bullshit. You know, you know this is why I gotta do it. I don't have no fucking choice.
I have no choice. And if you think I have a choice, what the fuck's going on in your mind?
I said this on that post too, but I don't know where the fuck. I know we've talked about it before too. I don't know where the fuck they get off with these expectations, like it's life or death, and they'll put life or death on your ass for not meeting these fucking like 5-star like fucking NBA max contract expectations. So you back here just fucking like fucking putting meat in a bin, you know, like, and you're doing it good and with good attitude and good effort and shit. Like, you lucky for that much.
That's what I bring to the damn team too, is good attitude and effort, you know.
Same. Because we come, the same place. Because I come
sad.
out in restaurants, like I start cooking like from the dish pit, always.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. You better back the fuck off me and say thank you, because I'm here covering your ass.
Straight up.
I don't tolerate that shit from the very beginning. As soon as they even start hinting at that shit, I'm fucking bad. Nah, fuck you.
No, I gotta go.
Pay me. Fuck you, pay me.
Fuck you, pay me. This is non-negotiable.
Yep.
No justice, no peace.
I want a bonus for every board.
Bro, I can't even imagine what that kitchen's like now. Because I always have these 2 days off in a row, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
And every time I come back after that second day, they're like, man, it was quiet for 2 days and it was terrible. The vibe was off. It was bad. I'm like, I mean, that's what I do here. And
Yep.
Pasky was kind of a have fun guy too. And I don't know, man. I don't know how they kept the. If you told me the second in command at the restaurant that I own just left off the line, told Ethan, watch the food, don't let it burn. For the staff, a staff meal, by the way. He said, watch the staff meal, don't let it burn. And he left and killed himself. If you told me that, there's no way I'm gonna fucking say, okay, guys, get back to work. We got
Yeah,
reservations in
right?
50 minutes.
What the fuck?
That's so crazy. And then not to tell anybody until the end of the night. I mean, I kind of get that. Maybe you
They're
say,
probably
all
not
right,
gonna
everybody,
like
we're
us good
closing down.
if they're sad. So.
Yeah,
Uh,
you don't work as good if you're sad. So I cried a little bit.
man.
Because I didn't. I mean, we kind of, me and him had kind of a friendship in a way. Whenever I wasn't thinking I hate him, but that's temporary kind of shit. Like if you just bother me a
Yeah.
little bit, I'll be like, yeah.
I mean, it's
So
like any team sport. Working in the kitchen for real is like playing basketball or any other team sport. It's just
yeah.
gotta be fucking tension and shit because everybody's gotta hustle and
Mhm.
try, get the timing right, work off each other
Yeah.
right. And you make mistakes in communication and shit. You gotta communicate a lot.
Yeah.
And people like fuck up, and it takes time to get to know each other and like work out a efficient system because it's different for every person.
Yeah. It really is too.
So like, I mean, you get like tension and shit. You get in fights in the kitchen all the time, but you just like let that shit go.
And you have to let it go because you don't have
Unless that
time even
person
to
like
hatch
is
shit out.
just always a dick and you can't like I mean because I just clap back, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
It
I'm
was a
just
little
gonna
bit like
fight
you're
back.
obviously having a bad day, it ain't no big deal, I just I'm on my own shit, you pissy, it's whatever, don't bother me that much. Fucking your shit died, by the way. I'll see you in the morning. There you go, you're
Sorry.
back.
Yeah. I mean, I could take a bad day or two,
Yeah,
but you
you
ain't
get
gonna dump a
frustrated,
bad
somebody messes
month
up,
on
you're
me.
like, hey, grab that fucking shit now, whatever. you know you're a fucking hustler trying hard, so you get pissed off too. You're like, hey, fuck you.
Mhm.
You ain't perfect piece of shit. I only fucked up because you fucked up. That's all. That's all in the game. You can leave that shit. If you're good people outside.
Hmm. Sorry. It's like literally an insane person
Yeah,
that lives next to us now.
I hear
I've
that.
had to knock on the door and tell him to shut up like fucking twice now. The third time she didn't answer, and now she's just walking around. Just I've never hit a woman I wasn't related to, or who wasn't a part of Ohana in a way.
That's the same thing. Yep.
Same shit. Ohana means family, and family means anyone can get these hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's just fucking insane to me.
Yeah, I
I went
can't
to
believe
pick up my.
they didn't close down that night. That's
At least right, yeah. You can close that night, maybe open tomorrow. That's fine, I guess. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to his wake next month.
weird. Fucking man. Fuck small businesses, dude.
It's terrible.
Fuck restaurants in particular.
All of them.
Fucking every owner just such a selfish piece of shit.
So fucking crazy.
Jesus Christ.
So crazy.
I should have thought about that before you had a kid, Darius.
Yeah, how are you gonna
That's why
mention
poor
that to
people
me?
shouldn't have kids.
Right. It's so crazy that you would mention that as you're telling me to get the fuck out. And how come I gotta give you a 2 weeks notice if I decide fuck this place, but you
Yep.
just put me in a trash can, send me off to the dump that night?
Yep. That's why, like, I just got a combative relationship with fucking ownership and management any job I'm at. Into the gate. I know I'm at war with you.
Mm-hmm.
No fucking diversions. Ain't nothing else fucking blocking my sight. I know who the enemy is.
I see you, nigga. Profiting off my back. I'm spending money to come here.
And none of them just have like base gratitude. Like on a human level, I'm a human, you're a human.
Yep.
They can't even
I can use just a
acknowledge
little
what's
bit.
going on, like how the world works and shit. But they want to use that same shit all the time, anytime something could change. That's just how it works. Yeah, for you, motherfucker. For you.
For you.
What if you didn't
It
do it
works
like
for you.
that?
Maybe it could work for everyone. But fuck that. Yeah, man, it's fucking sad. I called my mom as soon as I found out about it. I was like, Mom, these niggas is wild out here. He was kind of a celebrity chef in the Oklahoma City area. Did a lot of charity work, shit like that. So there's like articles everywhere about it.
No.
You know. So now I work at Brahms.
They just kept that place open. It's what the chef would have wanted. It's what chef would have wanted. Just
I
finish
mean,
out the night.
the sad thing is, he probably would have said he wanted that, right?
No, I think he really explicitly said that he didn't. I don't think you can say no anymore directly.
You're right. You're right. Said no, no more. Ah, it's so crazy. I went in to get my last check, and God, man, it's just weird. Chef, I walked in with another employee. He only works Sundays now. This guy's cool as fuck, by the way. He's incorrect about a lot of things, but he's kind of rich and he's retired. And he just works there to fuel his life so he can keep saving and hit that one number that makes him happy, you know. And pretty fucking cool guy. Me and him walked in to get our checks, he and I, and we're just standing there shooting the shit with everybody. And chef notices us, and he shuffles off real quick to go get the checks. He hands me mine, and he says, "How are you?" And I'm just like, "What? How am I? What? You know how we all are. How are you? How's your ducats? How's your margin right now? Is it good?" I bet that'll drive sales up, though. Honestly, speaking from a maybe not if you get what really is going on here.
It probably won't even change.
Probably not. Right.
I'm just like, it don't really change nothing for them to fire you unless you're fucking out here being egregious, ruining
Right.
everything. Like,
I should do
what are
that.
you gonna
You're
make
right.
like $2 more a year because you didn't wait? Like, put in another couple weeks of training. Like, come on. What the fuck you gotta like ruin somebody's life on a fucking dime for like that? Selfish.
Right, and I thought this whole thing would fuck me up too. My whole search for vengeance or whatever. But
I am the night.
turns out I'm not really affected as long as I hop right back in. I guess. My mom's like, "You need to get some unemployment and sit the fuck down." I'm like, "Ain't got time, Mom. I'm out here hustling till my feet stop." Then I'll sit down. Yeah, man, my feet hurt, by the way. And like I said, it's a different kind of hurt. It's not like a regular one. It's I googled it. It's plantar fasciitis.
Brutal. Well, working fast food's gonna help with that a lot.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm part-time now.
Nice. Ish.
Hopefully I'm gonna have contra pants on my bills too next month. Even though they will be significantly bigger. We're gonna see how this works out. I gotta find out how to put a garage on this bitch.
On your apartment?
No. There's a few. They're ruining the whole place, but there are a few down there. They're destroying this place from the inside. It's awesome. Girl, you know what fucking sickens me? People who, I don't know. I feel like I might give it a try, but eventually. People who rent. People who rent, and then they make all this money, and they're like, bro, this year's been great for me.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I hate it.
Fuck landlords.
It's fucking killer.
It's not.
I mean, every time
ain't none of it. No part of it is business. It's just straight up exploitation.
Yep. And it's fucking gross. Because they sneak in and they'll buy a house that somebody could have bought and put their baby in, that somebody was looking at to buy with their baby. And then you get outbid by some investor who's going to slap some garbage on it and drain the fuck out of some people. For them ducats. For them. It's really gross. But it's a good way to make money, apparently. So
Sure is.
I'm going to rent a garage. You can sleep in there. Does it have AC? No, not really.
$500 a month.
See, you know the price. Or rent masks and then burn them in front of people after they burn it. That cost you $155. Like, yeah, it did. Anyway. God. Living in America has made me insane. Do you hear this shit?
Sure do.
Oh, never mind. It's a totally different thing. Yeah. Anyway. I didn't tell either of the cooks that today was my last day. I just left. Connie started, a person started telling customers and shit. I was like, bitch, why you telling them this shit?
Yeah.
But it kind of worked out in my favor toward the end of the day.
Got some tips.
Yeah. The dude slid me a 20 on the slide because he was going to be my last table, but I was just ready to go. It was 1 already. I'm like, I'm out. And so I had the other waiter showed up eventually. I had him seat them, and I was like, I'll take care of him, and then I'll transfer the ticket to you when I'm out of here. He's like, you're not going to stay to get your tip? I'm like, no, I got to go. And then manager lady asked me the same thing whenever I was just trying to print my shit. I was like, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. She's like, I could stay till they're done eating. No, it's 1:30 right now.
Got to fucking go.
I'm pretending like I'm still doing the fake. Stop playing. Damn, I said it.
Just beep that shit out, no problem.
It's too much work. See, you see how long it takes me, by the way. Topic number 2. What's up with that?
Yeah, we're gonna have a backlog. I think we
Yeah,
gotta do this shit like every 2 weeks, not every week.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It takes me so long, and then I just don't even fucking. I don't know.
Got a lot of shit going on too, so.
I guess.
That's alright. I mean, you about to get set up too.
Yep.
It might be a
Hopefully, yeah.
little
I
while,
mean,
but you're good.
that's
You
going to
get
be
your
a
shit right.
100% improvement on that situation for sure. Yeah, a 1,000%. I want to fucking have like a. Anyway, I'm kind of the reason I'm thinking about sticking around this area, is so that I can go to this big school over here anyway, hopefully, or some school around here about that kind of clicky clacky shit,
Yeah,
and use
like
that to
editing.
bolster my. Yeah, I also wanted to like look at the audio shit as well.
What?
Audio sound engineer. What am I saying right now? I probably won't be smoking a blunt while I'm doing that.
Eh,
Just after,
I mean, everybody's got their own strokes.
It's true.
Some
I am about to be
people
stroking on that
like.
NPC though. I'm gonna make a tight beat channel.
Some people good when they high, got the rhythm, whatever. Some people got like anxiety, can't focus.
Yeah,
It's just different. You got to do what works for you.
yeah.
It's the same thing like working. I know people treat it all like it's some religious institution or whatever, but I can't work in no kitchen if I'm not high. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, straight
It's
up,
all fucking rhythm and routine. I gotta like
one thousand
fucking
percent.
let that shit go and hit the fucking groove. It's the
Yup.
only way I can move that fast. Cause I promise I don't care about none of y'all this
I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. Damn, that nigga intricate with it.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. For real though, I can't. Like, the thing that fucking kills me the most is when people are like, "Oh yeah, I could smell that, man. Hey man, you need to spray something on yourself." I was like, "No, nigga, this is how I smell. This is,
Yeah.
nigga, this is an IHOP." Like, what the fuck? When
For
people say
real.
shit like, yeah, people say shit like, "Oh dang, that might get you fired." I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I go apply at the next IHOP if I really feel
Yeah.
that way about it.
And that's why like fucking that's why like fuck drug tests and fuck policies and fuck all that shit. You like gotta treat me like an individual and grade me like that.
Yep.
You see what I'm about. You see fucking the hustle I'm working with and like
Mhm.
the good details I'm working with. You see, I ain't
Mhm.
fucking up. I'm getting it hard and I'm getting it right. So, like, what do you got to say about the state, like my state that allows me to do that shit or whatever? Just mind your business. Is this what you want done or not?
Yeah. You want
Come
your
to me
shit
with
done or
like,
not?
I shut fucking because restaurants are real bad about that. That like people that don't know that like aren't in the kitchen will criticize you with like vague terms when you're not like sitting back there working and you don't like understand what a constant process it is. So unless you
Mhm.
come to me and say like this specific thing was wrong or should be like this or should be done like this, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah, with that, because it's yeah. The reason why they coined that term constructive criticism is because you're making something out of it. You're just over there yapping, uh, not doing. That's my biggest fucking gripe with this lady at this place. That's her whole thing, is running through and fixing all kinds of things,
Yeah.
and criticizing them. Why would they fucking do this? This is incredibly stupid. Now this is just stupid. Just so mad and angry. Like, yeah, that hateful thing. Just hateful. But, I mean, goddamn.
That's because
It's
they don't
like
got
the
no
reason
real
this place.
job. They gotta make up fucking bullshit to justify their existence.
Man, that's killer too. It's
If you
very
got time
killer.
for all that shit, you got time to fucking get back here and get a knife, like get to fucking work. We got prep to do. Shut like fucking
Shut the
here's a
fuck
cutting
up.
board, go fucking move.
Yeah.
You see me sweating, you better get out of my face. I got shit to do. I cannot have this
Straight
stupid
up.
ass conversation with you every fucking day.
Uh, uh, it's nasty.
And
And I hate.
they can't deal with that shit either. So like that kind of attitude, you won't get nowhere in any kind of job because like they really need that demarcation between you and them.
Yeah.
You can't acknowledge like someone as an equal person, like grown ass person, deserving like the same respect and consideration you have for yourself, and
Nope.
treat the employees the way that you do. You gotta have some kind of fake ass line there.
Yeah.
But I don't tolerate it.
I'm looking forward to hopefully being self-sufficient. Oh, that's the move.
That is the move.
Self-sufficiency.
Joe and I have been talking about fucking doing custom PCs, like water cooled, like custom, like 3D printed
Yeah.
cases and
Okay. He was telling me. He was telling me a
CNC
little bit
shit.
about this.
Yeah, like a custom car garage or whatever, but like for PCs.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't
Wait, hold on. I
know
can't
what
cut this out.
the I don't really know what the projections are or business model are for any of that or something, but we're gonna start with like one thing and then the next thing and see what happens. But
Yeah.
nobody trying to go back to fucking work, man.
Not at all.
I'll be happy to
That's
do the
insane.
work, but I ain't trying to work for you.
I ain't trying. I ain't trying to do your shit. I'm trying to. I mean, it's all about living a life, right? That's what I'm trying to do out here is live a life, and that's what. It's so fucking terrible. that this. Damn, I was about to say it. I was about to say that's the way it works. It ain't working for me. It ain't working for you.
Sick of that shit. Sick of hearing that's the way shit works. Then fucking do something about it. You're fucking out here enforcing all the shit, making all the shit up to make it work like this, and
Making all
fucking
this shit.
enforcing it.
That's how. That's the change we can
Then
be.
fucking alright, so let's like hard segue then. Let's talk about this Breonna Taylor shit. This is the end result of the way shit works world. Says I'm not trying to hear like go. That's what you knew all this shit was bullshit anyway. I'm gonna fucking do your little investigation and go to court and have fucking semantic arguments over like what police are technically allowed and not allowed to do or justified to do. Like none of that shit matters. In reality, you just shot the fuck up an innocent person when you were wrongfully entering her home. If that's what the law says, then fucking change the law. If what like nobody's trying to hear a bunch of fucking old people sit around and tell each other that there's nothing they can do about all this shit that they like write and enforce and agree upon.
Man, that's incredibly sad. that I mean, damn, what could we even call for? You know, bro, I have to sit here and
Louisville
listen to a
call it for something,
motherfucker
bro.
say, yeah, there's so many red hats in this motherfucking world. See, for $5, Michael. This is my this is how much you can fuck me for $5. This man was talking about how they're trying to sue for the Tulsa race riots, you know, Black Wall Street and all that, and it's a big story or whatever. And he's like, I don't see why people are complaining about it. It's so long ago. I mean, like, come on. And I'm just like, wow. I'm just like sitting here like, I'm like, yeah, it makes no sense. I'm just letting them go, you know, just winding these people up. They're like giving each other handshakes and shit from their seats. Like, I got a red hat too at home. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah.
So long ago.
This dude tipped me twice today because he paid for a cop's meal. Yeah, this police officer had a holster on his chest with a blaster right there. Just, I'm like, what? It's just like crazy shit.
That's a shitty, like, that's so slow. You gotta lift your arm up and come around. Like,
wait, I gotta take the latch off. Wait.
maybe if you keep your hand on your belly all the time, you just. But then you like
Oh,
fire
that's
from
what
the
it fucking
shoulder, or
was.
like what?
My ear. What the fuck? Insane. Oh, he gave me some stacks too. feel kind of weird. You know?
It's all blood, buddy.
I want to get this old. Damn, I want to call them a couple, but they're not a couple. I mean, they are a couple of old folks, right? So we'll call them that. A couple of people. This couple of people, I want to get them on the podcast. They should have their own podcast, I think, on my network. Oh, yep. See, that's how shit works. I'm going to show up at this fucking place and pretend to sit down and eat, and I'm be like, hey, y'all. They're like, oh, I thought you don't work here anymore, huh? Like, no, I'm here eating. Y'all trying to have this conversation just on, my podcast now? Well, what the fuck would they say? Anyway, they be having like great conversations. It's just they're both like super mondo old, and the dude always brings in a newspaper. Both of their spouses, they all used to meet up, I guess, but both of their spouses have passed on.
I think you told me about these two old people.
I love them. They're pretty nice, dude. And I just don't want to say their names till they sign my contract. He used to be saying all kinds of shit, dude. He's cool. I like their the way they think about it, because they like had smart kids who like probably gave them some pretty rebellious times and shit like that, and so they really think about this shit, and they're not just like fucking weird about it. He brings in a newspaper. They talk about current events. Now, what's her name? Kim. Kamala Harris. Kamala. So, yeah. So they just announced that. And they're just like having an actual conversation instead of, goddamn. I told her about my gruesome excommunication from that restaurant, and she was like, now, is that the guy that also killed his lady? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I forgot how terrible it is out here. No, that's not him. Like, fuck me. Should have never brought this up. I think that if I had the fucking cojones to actually approach them and ask if I could record their conversation for a podcast. They also said that I told them I was going to be working at a Brahms, and they're like, oh shit, we meet up at a Brahms on the weekends. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Small towns, man.
Yeah, for real. They're also nice. She comes in every morning, she sanitizes her table, and she sits down. You throw a black coffee and ice water at her. She barely look at the ice water. Her cup got a leak in it. Her coffee cup. Where did all the coffee go? No. So that's what happens. Anyway, I love them, and this is a message to you two. You know who I'm talking to. If you get this message, please contact me on the Black Dust phone in my office there. Now, what's next?
We were just talking about that Breonna Taylor verdict.
Damn, that's right. Got totally. Oh yeah, I could get their opinion on that. See, look at me. What's wrong with me?
I thought that's why you brought them up.
Probably is. I really wonder what they think. Damn. I'm working, Connie. I just show up at 8 next week. All right. Yep. Names. Anyway. Yeah, man, this is insane. Are people? I saw that they were going buck wild. Sure. But are we gonna do this or what?
I mean, we talked about this from the beginning too. It seems like it always is like on the brink, but as long as we've been alive, on the brink and going nowhere. So
There's some weird shadow stuff going on.
And then, but also then they like put a curfew in place and called in the National Guard right away. So
boarded up all the fucking windows, right? Before even the announcement.
I don't think it'll go away, but also nothing is going to happen about that case. Like, that's the end of it.
That's really fucked up. There's gonna be a Netflix documentary about it, and we're gonna get the guys to sit down and talk about it. All's well, it's a rock.
Fucking, did you see the letter that Cop sent all his cop friends?
Letter.
Alright, I got a Twitter link about it. I'll send it to you.
Is it a nice one?
No. It's pretty gnarly. It'll take you a minute to read it, but you can just cut out the dead space later. It's fine.
Yep. Is this how he sent it out on Twitter?
No, I think somebody got a hold of it. I think he just sent it to his police pals.
James and all the cops. I'm not here to give you rah-rah. You got this speech. I'm not here to tell you that you signed up to help this community and to keep your head up. I'm here to tell you I'm sorry you have to go through this. I'm sorry your families have to go through this. I'm sorry the mayor, Amy Hess, and Chief Conrad failed all of us in epic proportions for their own gain and to cover their asses. You do not deserve to be in this position. The position that allows thugs to get in your face and yell, curse, and degrade you. Throw bricks, bottles, and urine on you and expect you to do nothing. It goes against everything we were all taught in the academy. Hey. Will you hold him or you
Hey. What's up, little fella?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, he's a little spitty. Throw me a paper towel real quick or a napkin or some sort. Hey, kid. You're not going to like this speech. You better not like this speech.
Yeah.
I mean. This goes against everything we were taught in the academy. The position that if you make a mistake... hold on, wait. It opened up so fucking weird. Messenger. Goddamn. See, this is the kind of thing that would be totally avoided.
Will be.
Is in it. It was totally avoided through the power of editing and magic and stuff. Ow. I read that. Stop it. The position that if you make a mistake during one of the most stressful times in your career, the department and the FBI, who aren't cops and would piss their pants if they had to hold the line, go after you for civil rights violations. Excuse me. Your civil rights mean nothing, but the criminal has total autonomy. We all signed up to be police officers. We knew the risks, and we were willing to take them. Excuse me. Just gonna wipe all of his necks. It looks like he has none, but he's got many necks. There you go.
7 necks.
You thought? What? Nani? It's not even my main neck. So much work. But we always assumed the city had your back. That's kind of weird. We wanted to do the right thing in the midst of an evil world to protect those who cannot protect themselves, to enforce laws that make it possible to live in a peaceful society. We as police do not care if you are black, white, Hispanic, Asian. Wow. How dare you not capitalize black and white? He's like, I don't see those two specifically. I don't see those colors. What do you identify as this week? Oh.
Shots fired.
Firing, blasted from the hip, from the fucking, from the
Yeah.
belly. Fired from the belly. We as police do not care. Yeah. We aren't better than anyone. This is not an us against society, but it is a God versus evil, a good versus evil. Ooh, it is good versus evil. We are sons, daughters, husbands, wives, partners, brothers, sisters, dads, and moms. We are human beings with flaws, feelings, and emotions. Now I'm just rambling. Is this a stand-up bit? Is this a bit? I'm gonna read it like it's a bit. Now I'm just rambling. Oh my God. But I want you to know that I'm still proud to be a cop and to be an LMPD cop, no matter the ineptitude in upper command or the mayor's office. This is one of the greatest jobs on earth. With that being said, these next few days are going to be tough. They're going to be long. They're going to be frustrating. They will put a tremendous amount of stress on your families. Do not let your ego get you in a trick bag. Okay? Have your partner six. De-escalate if possible. Do not give the pencil pushers at the top, the ones who are too scared to hold the line, a reason to open investigations up on you. The same ones that couldn't make decisions to save their lives. Jeez. We need leaders that lead from the front and not in a room under a desk. Do what you need to do. Go home to go home your family. He wrote it. Just do it with dignity and make sure you can justify your actions because everything down there is recorded. Weirdo. I don't know a lot of you guys and gals, but I felt the love. Regardless of the outcome today or Wednesday, I know we did the legal, moral, and ethical thing that tonight. It's sad how the good guys are demonized and criminals are canonized. But I don't know. Oh, oops, what? Canonized. Put that aside for a while. Keep your focus and do your jobs that you are trained and capable of doing. Don't put up with their shit. Go home to those lovely families and relationships. How many of those you got? I wish I were there with you leading the charge. I'll be praying for your safety. Remember, you are just the charge. Uh, uh, the charge. Remember, you are just a pawn in the mayor's political game. I'm proof they do not care about you or your family, and you are replaceable. Stay safe and do the right thing. You are loved and supported by most of the community. Now go be the warriors you are, but please be safe. None of these peaceful protesters are worth your career or freedom. Godspeed, boys and girls. Sergeant John Mattingly. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fucking war letter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm spooked. Kind of spooked.
Just like fucking. Do you need to like? I
This is
know
good
that
versus
we
evil.
did the moral and ethical thing that night, protecting society.
Spraying. Just fucking spraying. Spraying into a dark building.
Man.
It's really, really war. What if there was a white woman in there for no reason? You know? With a family, in a relationship.
Well, that wouldn't happen.
That's fair. That's fair. This is crazy. I've been hearing a lot about shadow tactics. You feel me?
That Tom Clancy
Um,
shit.
yeah, like some fucking. Damn, I'm trying to pull a fucking Splinter Cell title. Some fucking. I don't want to listen to that bad. Anyway, Tom Clancy had this game called Syphon Filter.
Yeah, I know.
My mom and me used to play that shit, bro. That shit was slap from the left to the right. That was a good game.
Oh, that reminds me. I think Luke a couple days ago sent me an article about Iran funding a game that showed like Iran special forces, or that was about Iran special forces coming in and saving George Floyd from American police. Ain't that a fucking turnaround? That's some turntables.
What the fuck?
How many fucking
That'd be
games? So,
fucking
like,
crazy.
yeah. Gotta go save the hostage from the 30 brown people, you know?
That'd be fucking. That'd be fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of play that. I mean, it'd be kind of fucked up, but if the money went to the right place, we could get this shit funded for real. It'd be the ethical thing to do. I think. No, maybe. I don't know. I want to be the main character, though. Do you play as him after you get saved? He joins the Iranian special. They're like, we need a man with your abilities, your capabilities. Can you do a split in a hallway and slowly creep down with your toes so you could twist someone's head? You're in. That shit is weird as fuck, though. I always thought I'd be doing that by now. What happened? I was practicing this shit. I thought I'd be Nightcrawler by now.
Right.
I thought I'd be that fucking, the hall monitor dude from that fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
I was headed for greatness. What happened? I was like, oh, no hall monitoring yet, but maybe in high school. Okay, nobody monitors anything here. Maybe I could start my own crew. Oh, I'm fucking nerd. I don't have the katana. I would need a sword. Bro, people would not have the answers if if some crazy shit happened, and then you wake up on one of those platforms like Kingdom Hearts, and it's like, it's like choose the thing. Yeah, they wouldn't know what to do. Fucking idiots.
I've been so ready my whole life, yeah.
I've been waiting.
All right, it's time to level up.
Yes,
About to get strong as fuck.
about to fucking.
I know there's secret weapons. Like I'm ready for this shit.
All this practice. That's so sad to think about. They ask you a question, what you need. Nigga, if you don't say I need a weapon.
Yeah, I can't understand. Yeah. You better grab that sword. You better
get that bitch. That's all you need. Can I get a cell phone, please? All right. Shit's crazy out here.
Yeah. Because fucking one of those cops got charged with wanton endangerment of the neighbor's property, not of the person they murdered. The unarmed, innocent person. They
all the
murdered
bullets that
in
went
their
here
own home.
are good.
Yep.
These bullets over here, these are bad bullets.
All
Who
the
shot
bullets
these bullets?
you missed the innocent black woman with. Those are crimes.
Those are crime bullets. These bullets. These are good bullets. That's so insane.
They deserved better.
Oh my god. These bullets are going to jail. Something's gotta happen. Did you see that old dude who's got that show Blackish? I think it was him. I was just watching a clip about it. But he was telling Jimmy Kimmel to say Black Lives Matter at some award show on stage or something. He's like, say it louder, Jimmy.
No, I didn't see that.
Man, I only saw a little bit of it because I just spliced it in real quick. But I kind of think that guy. I feel like he's got some rage inside of him. He plays like such a clean, like, but like looking at him, it looks like he looks like he wants to say stuff. Some stuff, like some shit you could say if you didn't have a nice TV show. There's some nice contracts and bills to pay, of course. Soon. I don't know. I kind of do want to look at that because I haven't seen it. I don't even know what kind of award shows are going on right now.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about award shows.
Kind of a weird thing to get right back to. Like a 90 Day Fiance got straight to sending out camera. Wait, I guess it didn't send any camera people out for 90 Day Fiance self-quarantine. I don't know. They got right on to making some money, though. That's what they did by making that shit. They fucking grab these fake-ass people and turn them into spin-offs and shit. Anyway, spin-offs. What's that spin-off of The Boys? Oh, yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
Fuck, man.
We spin off the other direction, though. We got Portland, Seattle, and New York declared anarchist jurisdictions by the Department of Justice. Which effectively means they're going to withhold federal funding from the cities, though. In what capacity? They haven't been
because
specific.
Of the protesting?
Mm-hmm.
So they're just like, what that's kind of a lot.
It is, isn't it? And kind of like random, too. It seems almost like places that if you watched a bunch of news or whatever and you felt some certain way about liberals, those would be the places you'd pick.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of insane.
It is a little bit, isn't it? I don't know I don't know of any precedent of the federal government, like, declaring sanctions, something. Basically, on its own cities. Like,
we don't fuck with you. This is really wartime shit, right? You niggas better garrison. Y'all niggas better garrison. Get it together. Spears.
And I guess it's because, like, also those are the places where they sent federal,
all the
feds,
shadow people, right?
And those cities refused the feds eventually, like made them leave, I think. But like all of that was horseshit anyway, because all these goddamn democratic cities have been out here fucking smashing the shit out of their protests, fucking tear gas and war crimes, just like feds were doing.
For a long time.
Like, what?
I'm spooked. God damn it, I'm spooked. That's a weird thing. So when did that happen? Like just now?
Just a couple of days ago, yeah.
Damn. Did he do it with a tweet?
No, it was Barr. It was the Department of Justice. It's like an official
buddy man. Oh, that's
designation by the Department of Justice.
Oh yeah, DOJ.
It's not just some shit that guy says because he says all kinds of horse shit. You know?
Ooh, that's kind of really weird.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to wait and see what that even fucking means too.
Yeah, the only thing that I can find about it is that it's going to be used to withhold federal funding from the cities, but I don't know in like what capacity totally or specific programs or what, but
What the fuck? That's really sword swinging shit. It's really fucking crazy.
and meanwhile, like ain't nothing different about Portland. The last 2 years, last 6 years, the rent's more expensive. So like anarchist nothing.
Like, right? There's not fucking
some protests, but like nobody dying. The whole city's on fire.
Right. And cities be on fire too. By the way, motherfuckers.
And I wonder if that's gonna like spread too, because fucking places popping off. I guess shit died down in Kenosha pretty quick. But fucking Louisville burned. That dude fucking opened fire on the cops a little bit. He didn't kill him, but
it's crazy.
He hit him.
Yeah. They kill him on site?
No, actually.
They arrest him?
In custody. Yeah.
Interesting.
Some other protester snitched on him.
He's a cop. Anyway.
Indeed.
That's weird. Maybe they're like really trying to pretend that they don't do the weird gang member shit. Like, what if we actually tried to I don't know, what if we all die? You're our killer. Pow, 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 pow.
The fucking heathens are at the gate.
That's, that letter. I can't believe I said all those words.
That's some fucking Kingdom of Heaven shit.
Yeah, it's like fucking leading up to the final act.
Remember the Alamo, motherfuckers.
A cop today shook my hand. It was weird. Thanks for the sandwich. Wait, was that one of the thanks for the candy moments? Am I good? Or no? About to move to whatever town that was. Still scared.
Yeah.
I was spooked, bro, when he came in. I was like, this nigga got a gun on his chest, but whatever. And I knew that it wasn't other dude's table, and I knew I had to seat him on my side. I was like, where you want it? He was like, all the way back here in the corner. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Bourne.
Of course you do.
Nice guy, anyway. he was all right. He was like,
cool, you've had 2 weeks of training, Hal.
Oh my god. And the other dude who paid for his meal when he saw him, like on site, he paid for his meal.
That's ridiculous, man.
He went and talked to him for 20 minutes about cop stuff, because I guess he was a cop too.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. I accidentally sat this dude in a booth But then I was like, oh shit, his belly's too big to fit in this booth. And then he sat there for a second. And I was like, shit. And then he switched to a table right away. And I was like, yes, all right. Sometimes I just do that. I'm just like, sit wherever you want. But I would be like walking to a specific booth for no reason at all. Yeah. And they're just like, here seems good. Like, it does not. Damn, he could have had his. He probably was like, damn, nigga, I used to have that shit on my chest too. That's my nigga. I'm gonna go talk to that nigga. Wonder if I could approach him from my table after I finished eating.
Shit.
Get back!
You might just get fucking dead.
That'd be crazy. I just stand up. Just lock eyes with him.
And then there'll be like
Start
a
walking
6-month
over.
investigation, and they'll be like,
yeah.
nah, he was walking towards him while being
He had a
black.
katana in his back seat. This was not a stand-up guy. He had a sword in his car. Desecrate my name like that. I stays ready. I have a hilt that hangs off the side of my car. I should get one on the back of it. that'd be insane to have a sword right there. Roll the window down. Alright. We got a lot of room here. Get out of it. Fuck it. Lean with it, rock with it. Speaking of Rock Lee is like really strong, bro.
That's true. It's the only thing he's got going on, really.
That's it. He's tough. He's tough as butt. He's tough as a nail.
I'm a fan.
I rock with Rock Lee all day. I walk with Rock Lee.
World full of fucking demons and magic and spells and yeah. It's like,
not me.
Yeah, but you ever worn weights on your ankles?
He drops them on your ass. I wonder if he cleared that with the staff. Can I go destroy them statues? They're like, why? You're gonna hurt yourself. He's like, nah. Nah, bitch, don't you ever underestimate me.
That shows a classic moment in anime.
The beginning of many AMVs.
He's got little weights on his ankles. Boom, boom, and then he just starts like disappearing.
Flash step, man.
Oh shit! Whole
Unlock
anime
the
ain't
flash
even
step
been that
early.
fast to that point. Yeah, you're like everybody just runs around, and then suddenly, boom! What the fuck? It's you see his face like through your sand, you know? You're like, what the fuck? I thought he'd know no magic.
That fight was fucking parade fucking ass.
That's the good shit.
It's the most, yeah, I mean, that shit. And then you like,
anime got such a complex
God,
about that, like, overcoming insurmountable odds with guts, but also, like, failing tragically, despite giving everything. They got such a complex about it.
Yeah, I mean,
he's the baddest ass motherfucker. His whole life is this, like, he's on this level, but, just, can't.
Just so close. When he first fucking kicked him in the fucking shit, and it looked like, oh, he hit that bitch ass nigga. Gara, he seemed like just a little baby. He was like, don't hit me. I got sand. But I was like, that nigga got a whole sand shell on him. No. That shit was crazy. He's a real pussy. It was like an added layer that shit didn't like regenerate quickly or anything too.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh my god, he could break through.
Yeah. It's just
He fucking crippled his ass. And it's fucked up how his fucking shit just works. I said,
just should have worn heavier weights, man.
Yeah, just a
try
little
some
fucking
weights
bit.
on your wrists. Just like,
That would have done it. If he ran up on that nigga throwing fucking 7 pieces,
Yeah.
85 pieces. Like, see, he needed to hang out with, what's that nigga's name?
Yeah,
Bakugan.
Neji.
Neji. He needed to hang out with Neji some more. But they was at odds.
144 million palms.
There's no other way you can hit him that hard. It's fucking veins. I always thought that shit looked weird as fuck. I was like, man, I've already seen hentai.
Maggoty.
Yeah. I've already seen it, so.
Yeah, same.
I was like, damn, they called in some special help for this animation. Because they got it. That's what tripped me up about Baki in the first, like, episode or two.
That shit's
It's all gross and
graphic.
drippy. Yeah, but I love that shit.
Tears that dude's face off.
No, with fucking Yujiro.
Oh shit! They do that in The Boys, and it's like a straight up reference to Baki too. She was fucking
fuck yeah,
dicks slapping on the ground.
It's too much.
Dude just screaming, his face just peeling.
Man, that shit's gruesome. Gruesome. Yeah, Baki's really good, huh? Like, fucking, the nigga had a grenade inside of his body. He's like, hey, what? Fuck you. Excuse me, Dorian. It's so good.
You watched Hunter x Hunter?
Yes, all the way.
That man had a grenade in his heart also.
Right. Right, with the fucking... Man. I have a dagger. And the chains wrapped around that. I couldn't.
No, I meant
oh wait,
Netero when he was fighting
Miriam
or whatever.
Oh yeah,
he had like, that fucking nuke in his heart.
Hold him off here. I just gotta say goodbye to this whole area. Dude with the fucking god hands and shit. That nigga was That nigga was slapping.
That's my dude.
I was like, me too, bro. I was like, bro, I can't wait till I can get out in the mountains and do my punches.
Yeah. That old dude is so badass. He's like 180 years old.
Yeah, for real. I was like counting up my punches and like, how many
you
do I have
need
right now?
2 hands to pray?
Too good. Oh, it's too good.
Hit him with that like 0 palm fucking mouth beam. Just fucking Buddha.
That's it. End of combo.
It sure wasn't. That was your super right there. Fucking 3 bars, all in.
I need to see some. I need to see that shit in some AMVs too. Some shit from Hunter x Hunter would have slapped in them 2009 AMVs. Mm-hmm. In 2009, 10. What? I mean, that shit was popping off probably early 2000s, wasn't it? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, 2009 was pretty good AMV time for sure.
2009 fucking brought quite a lot of internet time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That little arrow there, that little time. It's too much. I'm glad the whole lolcats thing died. I guess it didn't really die, but goddamn, if that wasn't like introductory internet shit.
Yeah, one of the early memes.
Stop showing me this shit, nigga. Goddamn. It's like, stop. Did not take long to reach that point on that shit. For the most part. Why? Naruto. How did this happen?
I don't know why you started talking about Rock Lee, but...
Yeah, what the hell?
Now we in that animation, so...
I said lean with it, rock with it. That's what happens.
It's good enough.
Like, Rock Lee. Rock with Lee. Anyway. So, I mean, do we even do current events on this thing? I mean, yeah, we talk about current events. But then it's always like, man, fuck work. Why did I name it this? Yeah, man, what the hell? Some bullshit. That was nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like we got a nice mix this week of bullshit and
Yep.
and work shit and current event shit.
Yep. It's also heavy too. It's also sad. And oh man. PlayStation 5 is $400.
That's true.
Interesting. Why did they decide to do that? They know that they had niggas by the nuts. It was like everybody was seeing things like, I'm thinking $650 for thinking $100,000.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still the consoles are still that as cheap as they are. I mean, $500 ain't super cheap or nothing, but for what a computer is, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty weird that you.
I guess they would never. Nobody's ever trying to make money off the console itself. Just trying to like get into homes and hearts and minds or whatever.
That's right. Yep. Homes, hearts, minds. The trifecta, the trinity-fecta. The trifecta. Why am I doing this?
I might end up buying at some point. Just PlayStation always got so much fucking exclusives. They always got like at least 5 or 6 RPGs. So I'm trying to play.
Like, why the fuck are you doing that? I wanted to play Ni no Kuni, right?
Yeah, but if you wait long enough, a lot of that shit, but not all
PC?
of it, comes out on PC.
I was mad about Ghost of Tsushima. Now I'm gonna probably see that shit.
Yeah, I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn on PC now.
People were big about that.
Just took a couple years, but like I'm playing it in 4K.
Oh, the first one?
And it's beautiful. Yeah.
That is cool. That is
it's
really
good
cool.
too.
And the new one's almost. Is it out? I don't know.
Not yet.
I'm looking at that Cyberpunk 20 billion.
Yeah. 20 billion. That would have been a way better name.
Idiots. It's like, oh, you got a felony. You can't even come in the building. Like, okay. All right. Okay.
A whole part of the city that game is set in is called Westbrook.
Westbrook.
I don't know if it's any relation to Russell, but I hope so. I hope it's whole like Russell Westbrook wing of the city. I'm so into it. In 2077, cool. He just becomes like a huge like global icon for some reason.
That'd be fire. There's a whole like city block. This just a big giant basketball court, a bunch of mini courts, a little mini game. I don't know. It looks really good though. Gunplay looks good. Customization looks good.
I haven't seen two.
Were there other Cyberpunk games?
No. That's the first. Original IP. Maybe
anything
about
the
maybe
lore?
It came from a book, actually. But I don't know.
Probably. I think it's a book.
Yeah, I think so too.
Book type. Who's working on it anyway? Bethesda? Did I make that up?
Project Red. The Witcher people.
Project Red. They made. Ooh. They also. Project Red. I've seen it on some other stuff too, right? Witcher's so good.
It is.
I don't know what was wrong with me. Whenever I tried to play Witcher 2, but I could not get past the tutorial. And then one time I got like really high in my room, and I was playing the tutorial, and I started making headway. and then I realized I was doing pretty good, and then it all just left me again. I don't know what was wrong with me then.
Got you close to heaven.
What the hell happened to me? I'm like, I'm uninstalling this garbage. It's beating my ass.
Did you play 3?
Yes. I beat it, and then I fucking... Because we didn't have internet, so I was just playing all kinds of stuff, watching Band of Brothers all the time. Rewatching Firefly. Stuff like that. And then, yeah, I beat it. And then we got internet, and then I updated it, and I was like, oh, this is an entirely different game now. So I'm gonna replay it.
I haven't played
started playing again.
Expansions yet, but it's a good game though.
And there's quite a few expansions by now too.
I think just 2. I think they were just made 2. Let it be. What the fuck?
I don't know what just happened.
Me either. Your video's gone, and then went.
It made noise?
It sure did.
I didn't hear nothing. I'm clicking on video. Still not getting any. No.
Back.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm back. Oh, yeah, you said it. All right. We're back. Cyberpunk looks good. Oh, we're still on.
Yeah.
Have you, probably gonna call me a homo, but whatever. Have you played, Among Us?
Nah, but I mean, I see the memes everywhere.
People are,
It seems fine. Like, I used to play Mafia and shit on forums back in the day, so.
Okay.
I get it. It seems like a pretty similar kind of game,
Yeah.
but with little sprites.
Mm-hmm.
I had some fun doing it.
It does look like a lot of fun. Gotta play with people you know, and that'd be really fun. So I'm thinking, you. Damn. Man, I don't have a good poker face. I have a good tell. I'd be like, that wasn't even me,
bro. You may play with a couple people, you know, but you gotta play with people you don't know, too, or you just, like, are too well known.
Yeah. You're right.
Because people already know, like, I'll be as stoic as I feel like being or whatever. It ain't gonna buy me nothing.
Ain't even gonna get nothing out of it.
Yeah. Like, you're just gonna assume I'm lying no matter what.
Every time it's gonna come down to that fucking point. You're just like... Oh, it's like a court hearing. Now hear ye, everybody. Darius did it. What? But it wasn't me. That's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's like a quote from something disgusting. So I've been watching. I watch Your Mom's House a lot. It's a podcast. It's disgusting, you know. And I know it sounds weird, but I'm like getting tickets to watch their live shows. They've only done it twice now.
Yeah.
And to watch it uncensored with all the nudity and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was, man, I'm gonna have to censor this. Just saying it. I don't know. He likes to show Tom Segura. He likes to show his mom, who's like 70, I think. All these fucked up clips.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were showing herself because she got drunk and she was like watching this shit and just like being all crazy. They were showing her herself from that night and she's like, I don't remember none of that. It's just too much. Why did I even go on this? cutting this out.